Oh gosh, it's recording. Oops. Good morning, everybody. Well, I hope you liked that little jingle from the good old days. A little Caillou on a Friday morning. Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great day. And remember, this was supposed to be a vacation day originally, so it kind of came at the right time for the teachers. I think we were kind of going a little crazy at school, just with all the changes for us, and just hearing all the news of more people getting the coronavirus. It's just kind of nice to be at home. Uh, I'm still in the clothes I wore last night when I was hanging around my house. Right now it's about 10:30. I still haven't jumped in the shower yet. We just got up, had breakfast. I'm with the boys today. We're at home. They're in their rooms doing some reading and some other activities. So I'm going to just take some time right now to make a little video for you. Thank you. I've got a few pictures from people. First, I want to show you a picture that Brooklyn took. She saw this wonderful bald eagle and she sent to me. This is a really cool picture. Thank you so much, Brooklyn, for sending that. And then I got a couple of pictures from Grace. She's really been organizing her library at home, so looks like she's been doing lots of reading there. So thank you, Grace, for sending those in. As far as Charlie Gunkelman, let's see what he's been up to.
Greetings, Father. Just so you know, I am the smartest Gunkelman in the family.
Well, I'm not sure about that, Sir Charles, but I do know you're the smartest Gunkelman in my classroom because you're the only Gunkelman in my classroom. We miss all of you guys a lot. I miss interacting with you. It's just really weird not to see you all. So if you have pictures of things you're doing, whether it's school related or just anything else, if you're outside, you're on your snowmobile, you're sledding, you're walking your dog, you're cooking something, whatever, send them to me because I'd like to keep everybody in the loop, and maybe you would appear in one of my videos coming up so we can all see what we're up to. So thanks for sharing. Okay, so first off, let's just review. You were supposed to have this day off, so like normally there wouldn't be really anything for you to do as far as any work. So other than maybe like AR. So just to go through the little list that I sent to you, things to do if you're bored. Continue to AR read and test at home. I've seen many of the tests come through. That's awesome. You guys are doing a wonderful job. So continue to do that. Journal write. You have your topics for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Pick a topic, go crazy, write about it. That's something you can take a picture of and send to me too. I'd love to see that. The Canes Arcade Project. If there's any progress there or, you have any ideas there, continue to work on that. My master plan is that when we are together again, we'll bring all those arcade games and we'll have a Canes arcade party of some kind. So keep working on that. You have your keyboarding. Practice your keyboarding skills. If you have a computer at home, play games. IXL, the start items, get to at least 80. Push yourself to get to 100. Brain Pop, again, go ahead and check that out. The word search packet I sent home. Draw pictures, paint, whatever. Keep looking at books on AR Book Find. I'm not sure, if you're going to be able to come back to the library again. As of right now, you will not be able to come check out books from the library. That was a change from what I told you before and what we were told as teachers. So continue to scour, hunt, find, search any books at home, label them, read them, test them on them if they're in your dots. Write your first and last name in cursive at least 5 times. You want to write other things in cursive? Great, go for it. Call a friend or a relative. Maybe come up with questions to ask. You could do like an interview over the phone with a friend or a relative. Would be great for you to practice some communication skills. because it's easy to talk to somebody in person, but sometimes you have to talk to somebody and you're not with them. So call somebody up, or come up with an interview, come up with 5 questions to ask somebody, and have an interview. Or you could write a letter to someone. If you know their address, write a letter to somebody. At the end of the video, I will give you my address. So if you want to write a letter to me, I'd love it. And then I guarantee it, if you write a letter to me, you'll get one back. So this is the list of things to do for the next 3 days. Obviously, if you have other things to add to that, great. Go ahead and do that. Do whatever it takes for you to be physically and mentally active. We want you to stay smart and use common sense. Okay? So I'm guessing, you're probably curious to see what my house looks like, right? Do you want to take a look? You'll have to wait for another video for that. My wife would be very upset if I showed you the house right now. It's not exactly spotless, but I will show you what the view is outside of my living room. I love this living room that I have because I can look across the street, and I really don't have any neighbors at this point. It's just kind of a wide open view of kind of the country. I kind of live right on the edge of town. Kind of a fun fact. Right next door, I don't know if you can see those signs, but Mrs. Zacher, a 4th grade teacher, she's going to be building a house right next door to mine. So this time next year, she'll be my next door neighbor, and some of you might have Mrs. Zacher next year for class. So I'll give you a grand tour of my house some other time. What can you expect here from me in the future? Well, I've got some ideas. I'm going to do some read-alouds, and because I really miss that. That's one of the things I really miss about class. I miss sitting down with you, reading a book, talking about it, sharing experiences that maybe you've had through the book, if it's something that you've done, something that I've done, and then just those. I like vocabulary, those kind of weird words that come up and pop up, and talking about them, and I miss when you would read a book and come to me and ask me what those words are. Like, that's what I really miss the most. So I'll be doing some read-alouds with you, and that's a way that you can earn some points as well. And that way I can kind of make a connection with you. So look for those. And starting next week too, I'll continue to do a video just highlighting the list of things I gave to you, just so there's no confusion there. So that's what you can look from me in the future. Enjoy your 3-day vacation. It's going to be a little chilly today, but the sun is out, so I would encourage you to get outside. And before I leave, I will give you my address. So if you want to write me a letter sometime, I would really appreciate that. So until we meet again, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you soon. Peace.